Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Sco, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're going strong for 47 years next year. We've been doing the online shows virtually for about 3.5 years. We have over 360 shows up there. You can check them all out on our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy on YouTube. Tonight we're doing a new long form game, but let's introduce our cast. Starting with Michelle. Nick. Paul. Roberta. Eugenia.
Ciao.
Michael. And Jody. And I believe it's Michael's first show with us. Is that correct, Michael? So you have fun tonight, Michael.
Yeah, free beer on me.
Okay, well, if they can find you. Okay, go ahead and minimize yourself, guys. Make sure you're muted. So I promised you we're going to do a new long form game today. Now, we did a version of it the other day on Sunday called The Widow. This is now The Widower. I'm the trustee, handle all the things for the family over all the years. It was a very, very wealthy family. Charlene, who is the deceased wife now of Jackson, they've been married for quite a long time. And both Charlene and Jackson were both married. Jackson was married to Eugenia, and they had a daughter named Jody. Jody now has been living at the house ever since they got divorced. Apparently there were some problems with Eugenia not wanting her, or maybe drugs, or I don't know the whole story, but we're going to find that out today in our game here. But Jody has been raised by Charlene and Nick. She is Nick's daughter and Charlene's stepdaughter. Now, Charlene was once married before as well, and she had a son named Paul. But Paul decided to live with his father. I'm not exactly sure of that whole story. Well, that will come out today as well. So he's a stepson. So Eugenia will be here to support her daughter, Jody, at the funeral today. Paul is here because it was his mother that passed away. The father did not decide to come. Maybe they didn't get along. I'm not really sure the backstory there. She has also her friends, a lovely widow, Michelle, who recently lost her husband, and then a lovely lady named Sunshine, who is one of her best friends, who's hung out with Charlene as well quite a bit. We also have the brother of Charlene, her older brother, Michael. Michael is decided to fly in for this occasion as well. It was his sister. I don't know how close they all are, but I have the trust, which I have to go through with each of the four individuals, the kids, Jackson, the poor husband who lost his lovely wife, Charlene. Charlene had been ill for a couple of years. Charlene's family is very, very wealthy, and Charlene inherited the majority of that money. I don't know how much Michael got from the parents. Michael is not married. Charlene was, and Charlene had the two kids, so I know that the parents wanted to make sure that she had a good pile of their money. They also got the Lake Tahoe house, lakefront property. I believe Michael's got something to do with that as well. I think that shared interest in both parts of the family. They want to keep that house in the family for as long as they have. So I'm going to be, as I say, I'm the trustee. I've been working with the parents of Charlene. I go back quite a long time working with trusts. The mother passed away of Charlene about 3 years ago, and then Charlene inherited the money along with Jackson. So I'm going to bring Jackson in here right now. So Jackson, I'm very sorry about your loss of Charlene.
Well, yeah, I'm awfully sorry about my loss of Charlene too. Is that all you brought me in here to say?
No. I'm I'm the trustee. You know, I was at the house a lot. The last.
Oh yeah, that's why you were in the house a lot.
6
Yeah,
months,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and I've been the trustee for the family, the grandparents, along with Charlene and now you guys. So I'll be
Yeah,
managing
I
the
was
money.
suspicious to you for a little while about that when Charlene's still alive, but then you kept coming after she died, and I got less suspicious about it.
No, no, I just handle the money. We take a percentage to manage the money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, all I'm saying is we have some money here for you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like money.
Okay. So what I have is, as you know, there's the $29 million lakefront estate in Lake Tahoe that's going to be shared by you and, of course, Michael, her brother. So both of
I
you.
hate that bastard.
Okay, well, that's a whole other thing. Anyway, you're both going to be on title. How you guys work out the house up there, that's up to you guys, okay? And
You can't just tell him it's mine.
no, I can't do that. All right, Jackson. She also has $61 million. Now, you're not getting the whole $61 million, but what we're going to do is half of that is going to basically, around $30 million, is going to support you. And the house is paid off now. She had mortgage insurance. She had life insurance. That's all included in this bundle of $30 million. So what we're going to give you is you'll get 10% of that per year to live on, which is $3 million. And our trust will continue to reinvest that money so that you'll always have $3 million. Now, if you ever need more money, you can come to me and see if there's a reason for it. But just keep in mind, then your pile is less. Okay, so if it goes down to 25 million, you only get 2.5. You only get 10% of what I have in stocks, dividends, and other things like that.
All right. You're talking about big fancy numbers there, but I like them big fancy numbers. There's a lot of zeros that I'm hearing. I think Jackson is going to appreciate them zeros. You understand me?
Okay, do you talk about yourself in third person?
Well, only when I'm really excited. Don't you ever do that? When you're really excited, you get all riled up. You're like, I want to talk about myself in third person. Make it seem like, somebody else gets to enjoy this moment with me because you're just sitting over there with your legal documents. But no, it's just me and Jackson over here trying to have a good time.
Okay. All right, well, listen, I'm going to be seeing you at the funeral later. And everybody's coming into the funeral hall. As you can see, I'm in a really lovely, beautiful funeral hall. It's not my funeral hall, but we decided to get this last minute. I know Charlene, we knew she was sick for quite a while, and I'm sorry about that. That is unfortunate. It's unfortunate for all of you, but hopefully she's in a better place now. Okay, so we decided to just have some immediate family and friends here for this one, but in 3 weeks from now, we're going to have... Pardon me?
A small one.
What?
A small one.
Yeah, this is going to be just small. It's just because we want to respect her, and I wanted to get the trust out to everybody. We'll get you a copy.
I don't like a lot of people.
Okay.
I don't like a lot of people.
Okay. All right, well, I think we're done. If you want to send in your daughter, Jody.
All right, thank you, fancy man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi there.
Hi there, Jody. Okay, so I understand. Sorry to hear about your stepmom passing away.
It's all right. She was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you sure got lucky, you and Jackson. I know that you didn't have a lot of money, and
Nope.
your mother came out here as well, Eugenia. She'll be coming to support you. How's your relationship with her?
I try not to even talk about her, to be honest with you. I mean, when she left, when I was like, what, 2? I think she was stripping at that time, but who fucking knows anymore? I don't know. And I really don't need to see her. I mean, I think of Charlene as kind of my mama. I don't feel like I have a mama, really. I have no one. I have daddy. So I don't want to see her. I don't want to talk to her. That's that.
Well, did you get along well with Charlene?
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, daddy has a type. Let's just say it. Okay? Charlene was not the best. Not a big fan. But you know what? I guess daddy was happy for a little while.
I was kind of, I mean, when I first met Jackson, I kind of thought, these two don't seem like they belong together. She had all this money, and Jackson was kind of like on the other side of the tracks. And
Yeah, I mean, we come from just a really humble background, and Charlene is just a totally different type of person.
right.
But there's one thing in common here, and it's the stripping. You know, Daddy likes a hot woman. What can you? What can I say?
You were saying Charlene stripped also at some point in her life?
You know, I think that was the story. That's how they met. Ask Daddy.
Yeah, well, I do know when I was doing the trust for the mother, she was a little upset about that. So I know that that's how
Secret's out.
That's how your daddy met her,
Right.
stripping, then left your mother Eugenia, and then married her.
Ooh. Yeah, it went down at the club. There's some stories there. So.
Yeah. Well, I know Charlene was kind of like against the money of her family and all that. She came around towards the end because she's inherited quite a bit of money. But you're going to get pretty lucky here too, because
Am I?
yeah, she set up a little fund for you. She set up a $5 million fund for you that you can draw on $500,000 a year. So you have $500,000 a year, which you can draw on.
Wow.
And she also did pay off your car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she paid off some of your debit, which I thought was a little high. It was about $22,000. So, but you.
Well, I'm starting the company, and so I just needed some capital. So it got a little high there, but it's okay.
Can I ask what company is this going to be?
Oh yeah, so I'm selling dildos, and yeah, it's just my own little dildo company. So I've got a lot of them so far.
Okay,
just been investing.
Okay. I don't know if I need to know much more about that.
Well, I got them here if you want. Like, we can go through it. You can, do you have a wife? Are you married, or,
No, I'm not married, but I don't really think I want to see your different size shaped dildos.
Yeah, we got a lot of colors. Okay, I will say. I mean, do you like white, black?
Okay, all right. Show me one.
Okay.
Just show me one. That's all I want to see is just one.
Well, this one is real nice because it vibrates. Okay, so you just push the button.
Yeah.
And it moves around just like that. It's actually pretty cool. So that's just one of them.
Okay.
Got a lot more.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to show everybody throughout the day. I can't believe you brought dildos here to the funeral hall. But hey, anyway, you got $500,000 put into your bank account. It will be wired in there within about a week. And then you can live on 50,000 of that, 5 million, I mean, and you live on $500,000 a year. So, okay, whatever you need to do with the $500,000, maybe she wanted to help you start your dildo business.
I think so. So I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, and the car has been paid off. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Kent.
Okay, send in your the uncle.
Hey,
Hi,
Ken.
Michael. I'm really so sorry about hearing about your sister. I know she was your younger sister, so it came kind of not really as a shock. We knew she was sick for the last couple of years, but
Yeah.
what would you say your relationship was with her?
Oh, we were great. We were born so close together. In many ways, she's like a twin. But she always, even at a very young age, always wanted to take care of everybody. So I know that she's, all of her hard work is going to come out now, and all of the other family members are going to benefit from her love and compassion and hard work.
Well, I know when we went through the previous trust when your mother died, and you and Charlene were put on title for the house, the Lake Tahoe $29 million house.
Yeah.
So you still are on title with that. It's just the title's now been shifted over to Jackson and you.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So you're going to have to deal with Jackson and how you guys want to work out who gets to go when. I don't know if you want to go together, have family things. He seemed to not like you. Why doesn't he? What happened between you and him? Why doesn't he like you?
I just think my Beverly Hillbillies comments kind of hit home. Doesn't matter how much money you get, you can't, erase where he's coming from. So it's just been a little. I mean, we're the only ones with, assault rifles being fired in the backyard in the Beverly Hills home. So, all these problems and everything that's just come up. We've just never seen eye to eye, no matter how hard we try.
Okay.
You know, we always try for the sake of my sister, and now that she's gone, I have no idea what to expect.
Well, the good news is that, you know, she wanted to make sure that, you know, when the family, you know, my mom passed away and she got the majority of the inheritance. I know you got some from the parents, but she thought you should have gotten more. And she doesn't want to just leave all the money with Jackson because, you know, she's giving him enough money.
Yeah.
But she wants to give you some money too, so you can maintain the house up there in Lake Tahoe and
Sweet.
look after, you know, look after Paul from her first marriage.
Yep.
And look after your step niece. Okay. So she's leaving you $20 million.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Right.
that $20 million, she just said, is just going to be released into your bank account. Will be wired in within about 7 days. The entire $20 million. And
Wow.
so you don't have to ever worry about working again or do whatever you want.
I don't even know what to say. That's just such a crazy number. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how to react.
Well, here's the deal. She inherited a lot of money from the parents, and I know the parents only gave you about $5 million because you were not married at the time, and apparently getting in a little bit of trouble here and there. So they didn't want to give you the money.
Yeah.
But she wants to give you the money. She felt bad because she got more of the money. So, you know. Just one other thing. Can I just so I understand, because you know, there's no most of the people she had steps of how you can spend the money. Yours is just you're getting $20 million. You have gone through the rehab and you're not doing coke anymore, right?
No more coke.
Okay.
Just a little pot here and there. You know, I kind of I mean, there was a rough few years, right?
Okay.
I'm lucky to be here, and you know, I fall off the wagon here and there, but I always try to get back on it.
Well, she wanted me to ask you just because she's protective of you. I know she sent you to rehab twice already and paid for it.
Yeah.
So she just wants to make sure that, you know, that's I think why she gave you $20 million, so that just don't blow it on your nose, okay?
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Okay. All right. So and we'll keep in touch with you, okay?
Of course.
If you have any problems, please, because this trust is not just it's your family trust. You know, it's your parents as well, and your sisters and yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate all your work and helping her, you know, get that sorted out before she passed. So we really appreciate your help, and I hope the rest of the family resonates those feelings with you.
Okay, thank you. Send in your nephew, Paul.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. I know you and Charlene. I don't know how close you guys were. I know that you decided to live with your father, who's not here. Obviously, they did not get along because he didn't want to show up for the funeral. What was your relationship with Charlene?
You know, on paper, she was my mom. So we knew each other pretty well, I guess you could say.
Did she spend any time with you? Did you go to the summer house, or did you ever spend any time with her?
The summer house, huh?
It's still the front
that's
property.
what's listed.
Most people go there more in the summer than the winter, just because it's the snow. But it's an all year round house, of course. You guys refer to it as summer house because I guess you had a lot of good summers up there. Did you partake in any of the family activity?
No. That's where I draw the line. It's not a summer house. It's more of a working residence, I guess you could call it. There's plenty of action that goes on in there in the winter. Okay, it's let's just say there's enough heat in there to melt the snow, so you don't have to worry about freezing up and that kind of joint.
Okay, I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to point at here.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, your mother still loved you, and I guess she felt guilty that she didn't raise you, and what happened between you and your dad and her. And I don't really know the whole backstory there. I do know that she thought that you were struggling a little with not keeping a job, so she decided to help you out, and she's going to give you $5 million.
Really?
Yeah, $5 million. And part of that could be guilt money, because she told me she felt so bad that she wasn't involved in your life as much as she would have liked to. But you're going to get $500,000 a year. So we're going to keep that $5 million and we're going to reinvest it so that you can always get 10% of it per year. If you ever need more of it, you can come to me, but it has to be a pretty good reason. The pile, if it goes down, you're only getting 10% of whatever the pile is. Right now, that pile's at $5 million. Now, if we end up investing it and making a little bit more money and maybe turn it into $6 million, then you get $600,000. But you'll always get 10% of what's in there for the rest of your life.
All right. And the house, what's going on with the house?
No, the lake house, she did not. That doesn't go to you.
That's not what I asked. Who's it going to?
The house is going to go to her brother and her husband, Jackson.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Classic mom. What about Uncle Mike? What's going on with him?
I just told you that. Anyway, it's not really. I should not be telling you what everybody else is getting. You only have to worry about what you're getting.
Just curious. I worry about Uncle Mike and his habits.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. He never had a problem with cocaine. He just really liked the smell of it. So it's but that's none of my business, as you said, right? It's none of my business. Mm-hmm. Can I smoke?
How much time did you spend with Uncle Mike? Were you close to him?
Yeah, he took me to all his rehab meetings. We had a great relationship, Ken. I mean, what do you think? Mm-hmm. What do you think? My mother was hosting business clients in Tahoe at the summer house, and my uncle was in rehab. Why do you think I went to live with my dad? Come on, man. You're good with numbers. You're terrible with common sense, it seems.
Well, your dad had some issues too. Apparently, she told me that he had a heavy drinking problem and did some gambling and actually kind of stole some of her money, and that's why she decided to get out of that relationship.
Well, two things. If that was his biggest problem, was being best friends with Jim, Jack, and Jose, compared to the other thing that's going on in this family, then let's not throw stones here in a glass house, right? But let's definitely not throw boulders in a glass house, for that matter. But as far as stealing money goes, that's neither here nor there. I don't know. But, there was always food on the table and not somebody else.
The only stipulation she said was she prefers, so she can't stop you, but she's requesting that the $500,000 a year that you get isn't shared with your father.
Is not shared?
No.
What is she going to do about it?
She can't. Nobody can. That was just a request. You can do whatever you want. It's your money.
Well, that I will drink to that then, Keith.
Yeah, she did tell you that she prefers if you cut your drinking down because you're following the footsteps of your father.
Well, interesting. I prefer that she, stop sleeping around for money. But, here we are. This is the worst. This is the worst bar mitzvah I've ever been to. Just for the record. There's not even a clown here.
Okay, you're not even Jewish. All right, listen. Thank you. It's been nice talking with you. I'll see you later at the funeral.
Whatever.
God, this is a sketchy family. Oh my God. Well, like I'm looking over there, it looks like the single woman is talking with the widow and the widower.
Hello there, Jackson.
What?
Yes,
Hello.
I'm here. Of course, I'm here. You know I was her life coach.
Yeah.
How would I not?
Yeah. So I know you guys must be missing her very much, and I am too. It means a lot that you are here. I ain't got nothing for you. I hear that there's vultures around. They're looking to get my package.
I brought some sage. I already saged the whole room, and you are aware that I'm against this. I do believe we just need to put her on a slab of wood, cover her in robes,
and then burn her.
Water and burn her, and give her a proper Viking with coins in her eyes, a proper funeral.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do anyway. I was going to sneak in there and lay down all the. I was thinking more pyrotechnics because it's a better show. Little flame stacks, Michelle.
Yeah.
Don't fall asleep on me now. You were supposed to bring fireworks. You bring those.
I'm sorry. I got them long haul COVID symptoms going on, and I can't keep my eyes open. I'm so sorry.
Oh, let me
How are y'all
sage.
doing?
Oh, let me sage you both a little bit.
I could use it. Thank you very much.
You know what? I won't normally recommend this because I don't like the guy. He's a little rude to people, you know. But I think you should go talk to Michael. Usually he's got a little bit of that nose candy. It can help keep you up, you know.
No. I brought my delicious
Oh,
gummy
you brought something?
brownies. Of course, I brought they're medicinal. It's for medicinal. You know, I was her life coach in Tahoe.
You medicinal cocaine.
No, they are edible.
Cocaine. Somebody said cocaine.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. You need to go get some cocaine now. Keep you up. I know
Oh,
Michael's got it on him. Just don't trust him when he said don't.
oh, I don't know how cocaine mixes with COVID. I don't think that would be a good situation at all.
I don't even worth a shot. Can't have you fall asleep here. We gotta have you on board for this funeral project.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I'm here to support. So I'm going to make sure that I do my very best to not go to sleep.
That's what I like to hear. Sunshine.
I'm not happy with this, Jackson. I do believe we should take the body out and put it on the slab and throw her out to sea and light her on fire.
Well, I was planning on lighting her on fire in the building.
We cannot do that. You know, for years I saw her and she made generous donations to my life coach company.
I thought the important part was just lighting her on fire.
But it's how we do it. We must put her in the water and then give her say the proper things. Everybody must be cleansed. And I have some nice gummies for all of you. Michelle, I have some stuff for you. Wake up.
So what now? I heard my name.
I'm thinking, you know, there's a lot of problems in that family. And I'm thinking,
oh, you have not said a more truer thing. I'm telling you what, there's all kinds of shenanigans going on over there in that house. I don't even know how they keep it straight.
Don't I know it? It was terrible. She used to confide in me a whole bunch of things when we would work together, do meditation, yoga, do some mushrooms and other things.
I feel like you
was that in between stripping?
That's how I met her.
I have changed my name. I am now Sunshine. I don't do any of that anymore. I'm not even friends with Eugenia anymore.
Oh, I didn't know you did it. I was referring to Charlene.
It is not
the ex-wife over there with the daughter.
What's up? Excuse me, you could at least put the book down. I mean, come on, Mom. Mom.
I mean,
what?
I try. I was just reading. You know, reading books is really good. Sometimes nobody reads anymore.
It's cute that you pretend you can read. Oh, Mama.
I don't pretend. As well as I don't pretend that I had to take up stripping, for God's sake, to afford the lifestyle. You know, your dad was never helpful. He was a gold digger.
You practically, I mean, Charlene, okay, can you just tell me what really happened that night with the Charlene thing at the strip club? Because I keep hearing different stories. Did you throw her off the pole or did she throw you?
Of course. You know, she was a really mean bitch. I don't know if I can curse here, and I don't want to curse around my baby, but, you know, her family was rich and she was a rebellious child, and I was the one coming from Russia. You know what I mean? I had
was she just getting more attention, more ones, more 20s? Like what? Wow.
Yes, she was, because she had a B plan. I never had the B plan. Plan B, you know? I never had that. Like that was my only chance.
Like
to
a
make
B
it
cup? Like
no, the plan B. Sorry, I didn't teach you. You see, I haven't seen you. We only, you know, we see each other so rare. But plan B is a medication, but also there's a plan B in your life. I never had it. I came from food stamps, food lines, nothing, you know. So she had a plan B to fall back into her rich family. So she just.
But Mama, you got solid D's. I feel like you've got a one up on her. Solid.
In groups, solid D's?
Solid D's, Mama.
Oh gosh, I was thinking you were talking about my exam because I never finished school. You see, we have a communication
There's
issue.
a lot of issues here.
Wow, there's the uncle over there with the stepson.
Paul, what can I do to help you out? There's a lot of stuff that's got to happen today. We have a lot of moving pieces. So what can I do to help you get through this today?
Wow, you feeling a little energized there, huh, Unc?
Yeah. I feel like a surge of energy. I went outside, got some fresh air, and I feel really good right now.
Yeah. Is it? What's the weather like there? Is it snowing?
It's great out. It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's great. Have you ever maybe considered taking a career in baking? You feel like you could be good at maybe sugar?
Yeah, that'd be really good if I could get some stuff set up like that. That'd be really cool. That's a good idea. I might look into doing something totally different.
Yeah. It could be like maybe like Uber for dogs or another one of your great business ideas
Uber
you
for
have.
dogs. I'm gonna write that down.
Write it down. Write it down. Yeah. Write it down.
I bet you that would work.
Tell me, when did you get your money?
Well, I don't know if everyone knows what everyone's doing or not, but I guess it comes soon. I was surprised to hear what was happening. So there's so much money, I didn't even realize it. Had I known there was this much money before, I would have tried to get my hands on it a little sooner.
Yeah. I mean, but once you got the news, clearly you just had to celebrate. It seems, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, I had to go outside, clear my head, take a couple deep breaths. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their vice, right? So
yeah. No, I mean, I get it. When somebody passes away, I like to just breathe it all in and just make sure I got a good clear head on things. And,
not a lot of people understand it, but it sounds like you do. And I've always said you were a sharp kid. So I didn't care all the. I mean, we were so surprised you graduated from high school. We were just blown away that you pulled it together. So
I
had a lot of road ahead of you, and now with the passing of my sister, these financial gains, they're going to allow you to do things that maybe you hadn't thought about before.
Right. And it seems like even though all the bumps in the road that we've hit, here we are, and we're just clean and pure, obviously just dialed right in, it seems.
Yeah. Clean and pure as the driven snow, right?
Right. Yeah, 100%. Right. Yeah.
Over there with the widower.
Christmas come early.
Sunshine with the widower.
Oh, I just tried your daughter's dildos.
She's a real entrepreneur.
I feel so refreshed. I had some gummies and I meditated and I used your daughter's dildos. It was amazing.
Tried them here? The funeral home?
Yes, I did. Did you like that?
Wow. It's a thing you can do. I mean, honestly, you could have told me.
Would you like to do it with me, perhaps?
Well, I do. Look, I don't need her to know it because, she's my daughter. It might be a little bit weird for her to find out, but I am a big supporter of her business. I actually own several of her dildos myself. I originally just started off wanting to support the brand, but then I really got into the game,
Well, you know how I've always felt about you. Every time you drop into one of our sessions, our meditation sessions, I didn't care what they said about you. I don't judge humanity. So I'm thinking, now maybe you can make slight donations to my life coach business, and maybe we can try those dildos together.
Well, I wouldn't want to leave you out in the cold. After all the business we've been giving you over the years,
I know.
I wouldn't want to just cut you off like that. I think it won't be fair. And I think I do need a little bit of life coaching, especially in the dildo department.
Oh, you do, and your daughter needs that poor girl needs some.
She doesn't need to know that I'm using her dildo.
Of course not, but she needs to know that I am supporting her.
Absolutely. That's wonderful.
I've tried every color. I've tried every single color on every color gummy after all my meditation and feng shuiing them, of course.
You know, I think you should use this as a platform. Sell your gummies, and you and my daughter can link up. You get a gummy with a dildo or a dildo with a gummy. I don't know how you guys want to do it. The money thing is really not my strong suit. That's why I got married.
Well, perhaps I can help you with the money, handle the money, and I can feng shui it and clean it up for you.
Well, the guy with the hair told me that I don't got to worry about no money. They're giving me like $3 million a year.
Really?
I mean, you don't need to know that. You don't need to hear any of that.
Of course not. Maybe we should go try that pink dildo in the parlor's bathroom now.
Well, there's the widow over there with the ex-wife, the widow Michelle. Let me turn the audio on.
Are you gonna talk?
Oh, sorry, what?
Are you gonna talk?
Hey, Eugenia, I'm sorry. You know, I got that long haul COVID thing going on, and I just can't stay awake. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna blame it on COVID. Fine.
Well, it's a reality. It's a medical phenomenon that's affecting the entire globe. So I think I can.
Listen, everybody does everything to get ahead. I know America. That's how it works. That's
How
why
do
I
you
created
get ahead with COVID?
You know, you use it to skip work, to get money. I know it, honey. I come from Russia, okay?
If I'm working to get money, what do I need the COVID for to get money? I don't understand.
Just not to work. And then I think you're trying to date my ex-husband.
Whew, thank you, because I was about to fall asleep again, but you just woke me up with that joke.
It's not a joke.
You're a little off base there, sister.
I'm sorry?
No, that's not happening.
So what you up to?
Well, I just came here, supported the family, and
which family? You're a single woman.
Well, I've been friends with Charlene forever, and since we was kids. So, I support her. Whoever she's with, I support her.
What do you do for her? What do you do exactly for her?
What the hell are you talking about? She's my friend.
Oh, Charlene, sorry. I overheard. I always think about my daughter because she's always in my mind. But,
Yeah, this sounds like you got something else going on that I don't need to know nothing about.
Wow, there's the widow over there with the daughter.
Well, hey, honey, how you doing?
Good, Daddy. I was just looking for you. So I have a quick question because I know how good you are with these things, with your words, right? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm trying to figure out, I have two sizes. We have a small and a large. Now, what would you call the small? Would it be like a tall and a grande, like Starbucks? Or is there something different that maybe we could use just to delineate the sizes? So
I feel like depends on the kind of market that you're going for. If you're trying to appease the male brain,
right. Well, it is a butt plug, so male brain, yeah. I feel like
I don't know. I'm just you're asking your dad. So
Daddy, come on. I saw the other day I was at the house.
I don't know what you're talking.
I was missing some product, okay, and I had to check, and I did see the black, the blue, and the pink in your drawer. Okay, I know you like those three colors specifically.
Well, I do. It's small, medium, and large. It's nice.
Yeah, but Daddy, but sizes. What do we?
Okay.
Help me.
I think you really got two options here. You either got to go, and you got to go exaggeration in either direction. You got to say one is gigantic, and then the other one is magnanimous.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
you got to go the
Organic.
other way entirely and shame people for their choices. You got to say this one is minuscule, and this one is puny.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Minuscule and it'll kill you.
Oh, great. It'll kill you. Well, what you got to have something in between them.
Kill you. Minuscule, kill you. Okay.
Well,
So we'll workshop a third size in there, but I'm so glad that you're here. What is going on with you? How are you?
Well, I'm awfully distressed.
Why?
My wife's dead.
Well,
I mean,
we all see it?
Mama too.
We kind of saw it coming, Daddy, for
We did all see it coming.
years.
Yeah. I mean, that is part of the reason that I wanted to marry her. And she thought I would be a responsible choice. I don't know why she thought that, but hell, I'm grateful for it. Thank the red, white, blue.
So how's the summer house? I mean, is business still business, or?
Honestly, I've been beating around the bush. I haven't even gotten a chance to talk to Michael about it, but I feel like I gotta put my foot down. I like that summer house. I want to get it, and I can't get around that guy. He's just such his pants are so tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like you have the best memories there. I mean, I saw the pictures, Daddy. All those women, all those.
We got a stripper pole in every room.
Right. Well,
and there's the uncle over there with the single women.
Oh, okay.
Ladies.
Michael, it's so lovely to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too, Sunshine and Michelle.
Hi, how's it going?
Huh?
How's it going? How you doing?
Oh,
how's everything been?
Just trying to get through all these emotions and so many logistics to cover and a lot of stuff. I'm learning a lot of stuff about my sister, and I always wondered what the polls were for in each of the rooms at the Tahoe house, and now it's all coming clearer. I didn't realize that you guys were like holding stripper classes there, and I didn't realize that this was.
Oh my gosh, really?
It was not. We do not say derogatory things about that. Remember when you sat in on a session?
Of course, yeah, I'll never forget it.
It's not. We call it exercising our right to our own sexuality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That's what I heard.
I just didn't know it was so. I didn't realize we were so established. I didn't realize the depths of what had been set up.
The depths.
Well, that one visit, you were pretty deep there, Michael.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes I forget what happens at some of these events that I go to, and I don't know why I can't remember things. But
well, that day I think I gave you a lot of gummies after the meditation session and cleaning your soul out and your chakras.
That may have had something.
That's not the only thing he cleaned out. That's not the only thing he cleaned out.
We don't speak those words now.
Really? You brought up dildos, and now you're going to correct me on what I should and shouldn't talk about?
That is for the dear child. That is for the dear child. I'm just supporting her business. I had to try them.
Yeah.
Did you try them, Michelle? Did you try them?
No. I don't have time for that. No.
So how are you ladies holding up with the passing of my sister? I mean, this is a huge.
Well, honestly, I was suffering COVID. So, on top of that, it's just been double duty. And I'm just like, woo, I'm just wiped out.
Sure.
Wiped out. But you know what I did? I just been drinking water since I got here. But, I'm feeling a little bit more energized, so that's really good. Because I was falling asleep before. And now I feel like, ooh, I'm ready to go.
If you want, I can help you. We can step out back.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But like I said, I feel a lot better now.
Good.
I don't know, but I just wanted to be here for the family, and then help support wherever I could, and maybe if they need something done, help around the house or whatever while we're here tonight, I'd be able to do that too because I got a lot of energy.
So much to do.
We're gonna get.
Here's the widow over there with the stepson.
It's you.
It is I, there, stepdaddy. What you need?
Golly, I didn't think I'd be seeing you for. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I had high hopes as well.
Well, what you back for? Just to see your mama?
You want to know the honest truth there, J-Bone? I'm here to collect a check and get on out of town for good.
Well, I mean, honestly, that's why I married your mama in the first place. Took a couple years. How much she give you?
Don't worry
Not
about
to
it.
just shoot the shit, but
What she gave me is ample for the amount of abuse and trauma that I was given.
living with your daddy.
Yeah, living with my daddy. That's right. Yeah, Jackson. While y'all were having your, I don't even know what you call it up there in the mountains.
So you like
whatever.
that house, though, right?
What's that now?
You like that house?
No, if it was up to me, I'd burn the house down. If arson was
You
illegal,
want that house up in the mountains?
I do not want the house in the mountain. I've got there's too many stains and memories that I will never be able to understand or get rid of that are in that house.
Well, I was gonna try and make you an offer, say we could split it instead of me and your daddy, because I don't really like your daddy. But
if you know what, give me half of it. I'll burn half of it down.
You ain't gonna burn my house down. What's
wrong
with you?
There's not enough Lysol in the world, and there's not enough Ajax, and there's not enough bourbon to undo what has been done in that house.
Look, just because one of the people in there was your mommy, don't mean it's got to be burnt down to the ground. Why don't you just go make new memories up in there? You ever been on a stripper pole, Paul?
No, I have not.
Maybe we should go up in and change that.
You mentioned that about all the memories being made in the house. No, I've never been on a stripper pole. In fact, I'm not even sure you could stand on that stripper pole. There's probably so much damn oil and grease and all other kinds of shit on there.
Only on the advanced poles. Look, we got poles all different shapes, sizes in that house for training.
So that's what it was. It was like a little academy up there then.
Yeah, how do you think your mom made all that money?
I knew it had something to do with people coming and going in that house.
You said the right words there, didn't you?
Yeah, more, less going, I guess you could say.
So, Paul, I thought I could go into some kind of agreement. I like you. I ain't got any problem with you. It's your daddy that I got a problem with.
Well, let's not bring my real father into this, okay? It's fine. I'm here to collect my check, and I'm here to go off on my own, all right? When Mom married you, and I all of a sudden was related to the Beverly Hillbillies running a stripper army out of the mountains, supposedly. Who knows? And if the laws listen, I had no knowledge of this. But, I just don't think I want to be associated with that. I'm struggling enough as it is.
Well, there's the ex-wife over there with the uncle and daughter.
Eugenia, Jody, how are you holding up, you guys?
Things are going. It's no different than usual. It's business as usual. But now we are going to take the level, come to the next level. We got coin now, so I'm excited.
It's all about love, you guys. It's not about drugs or stripping. It's all about love.
Well, yeah, it's about love, but there's there's so many things going on, and now it's interesting to see. I'm learning stuff I had no idea was happening right under my nose. I mean, I'm just shocked at some of the stuff I'm finding out and where the money came from. I just thought it was all from something completely different.
And I understand, Michael, why you took so much cocaine. Obviously, you had to hide, and you can't deal with all this darkness, And Jody, I love you so much.
I love you too. I guess it is bringing the family together again. So that is something. But it's interesting.
It's one last gift from your mom is.
Sometimes you strip to make money because you just don't have another chance. But sometimes you strip to make money to make more money. I'm writing like a profound book on things,
About stripping?
I'm actually becoming a guru. Yeah, I'm going to train guru.
Wow. Okay.
So what's the book about, Mama?
Well, if your dad can invest in that, it's all about love.
Like what kind of love? Like
money love for money.
Like real love.
Okay.
But I need some investors.
Like strip club love, like like real love.
Not those
Real love.
strippers are bad. Not all strippers are bad. Strippers are just like lost people. You know what I mean? So I want to write about that, about like all the drug addicts, the strippers, lost daughters. You know, it will be like a bestseller on TikTok.
Like a reckoning.
Yes.
Wow, there's the two single women jealous of each other. Who's going to get Jackson?
Oh, that was exhausting. Those dildos with Jackson. Oh, you should have tried it, Michelle. Michelle, come on. You've sat in on our sessions. Don't pretend you haven't.
I don't sit in on dildo sessions.
No, the meditation sessions with Charlene. You've sat.
Right.
We're
All I've heard you say is that you've been chakra-ing and dildoing and feng shuiing, so that all seemed like a package deal to me.
Well, how else do you get through a dark time like one of these disgusting funerals? There should be music and dance.
Yeah, it's not really been my experience to use a dildo at somebody's funeral. It's not really how I was raised.
Well, that's very judgmental of you.
Not at all. I'm just telling you my personal view has nothing to do with your view. Clearly, you do you, but I'm just saying that's not something that I'm interested in doing. So
Michelle, first of all, let me sage you a little bit. Shh. Now, have you tried the dildo?
I feel like you probably should maybe want to think about saging yourself.
Oh,
because
I did that.
You have so much going on over there in the the closet room or something that y'all were in?
Closet? Oh, that's
in a funeral home.
I went
with all the family around. So not caring if anybody could hear. So yeah, I don't think I need the sage, but thank you. I'll take care of my own saging.
Michelle, it's called freedom. It's called getting away from this dark funeral. This dark funeral. It's very bad for the heart. Poor Jackson needed comfort.
And I'm glad you were there to give it to him too.
I know.
Well, there's the uncle over there with the widower.
Jackson, how are you making it through today? Okay.
I'm getting through all right. I mean, I'm just finishing up the last preparations to get her out to the ocean.
Yeah, I know we've had a checkered past and a lot of disagreements, but I want you to know how much my sister loved you. She told me how much she loved you and loved that you loved her. And so I make fun of you because of your accent and I call you a hillbilly, but in a way I think I'm right. But, I've been hard on you. So I hope you can accept my my kind wishes and feelings and hope that you can, move on past all of this.
Well, I gotta say thank you. Predominantly thank you for not using any words that were over 2 syllables in your apology, since you think I'm such a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we understand each other, right?
No, yeah, absolutely. And I also understand that you came here with all these niceties because you were raised in the city to be a nice old city boy and keep up with your falsehoods and keep them appearances up. But at least just cut to the chase. I know you want that house and I want that house, but I'm not just going to give you that house.
I'm not going to give it to you either. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to split this thing up.
Well, I got a suggestion for you.
Let's hear it.
You give me the whole house or I'm going to give my half to Paul.
Oh, wow. I think Paul and I could probably work something out. So, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Huh?
Paul wants to burn that house down, and I'm willing to let him rather than let you have that house.
Well, he can burn half of it. Half of it's mine. So whatever you guys want to do with your half is fine with me.
Wow, there's the daughter and the stepson together.
Hey, Paul.
What up, stepsis?
Haven't seen you in a while.
That's because you've been locked in your room with all your toys.
Have you seen this one? It sucks.
I have not. Right. When they cleaned out that house, I went in 3 flasks and 8 Marlboro Lights deep, which is basically blinders, to get what I needed and get out.
So did you do the black lights?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Good
No.
call, Paul. Good call.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm dumb, but I'm a lot of things. I'm not stupid, right?
No. Hey, do you got a shot on you? Because I could use one today.
I do, but here's the problem. If I give you this flask just based on all of your toys, I feel like I'm not going to want it back. So if you have like a little glass, I'd be happy to pour it in there, but I'm not going to let your hands get on this for just sanitary reasons.
That hurts me, Paul. Cut me real deep. And I do not, so just pour it straight in.
Well, this is classic siblings behavior there. There we go. All right. How about that? How about that?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I missed you. We had fun just the couple times that we hung out,
It was fun. It was fine. Thanksgiving was a wild time, right? Between the politics and, just the borderline dysfunction. It was fun, but it's just not feasible. It's not sustainable. Based on the information that y'all were running a stripper recruiting army escort service, I don't know what the tax code or the LLC paperwork looked like on that. I just trying to clear my name from a lot of different reasons. I can't handle this.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I never participated in that. I heard stories after stories after stories. Apparently your mama was very limber, but they had some good times, and I don't blame them for that. All I'm happy about is the business is now succeeding, and Charlene's name, she's one of our biggest sponsors now. So your mama's name is up there.
Yeah, most people would like their parents or themselves to have a wing of a hospital, right, named after them, or some sort of a business school maybe, but a recruitment educational training center for strippers is just exactly the other thing that I would want in my life.
Wow, there's the ex-wife and the widower.
Wait. Hi, sorry.
This is all very sudden. Believe me, I'm already well taken care of for today.
Okay. What's up?
It's good to see you. And I know you're just here to. That's exactly what we're talking about. I know you're just here to support our daughter, and I love our daughter. But look, I can only be involved with so many strippers at a time, and I can't manage you. I can't be with you. I can't.
You don't need to be with me. I don't need you. I need my daughter and the money. That's it. I'm done with you.
Give you any of the money. Why would you get any of the money? Our daughter's getting plenty of the money. I'm getting plenty of the money.
Fine.
What reason do I have to give you the money?
I don't need your freaking money. I started a gold digging school.
Oh,
I don't need men to make
something you're good at.
I'm good at. Yes. Thank you so much.
Proud of you. You taught me everything I know, and look at me. I'm more successful than you now.
It's not true. Actually, I make $1 billion, and Jeff Bezos just endorsed me for Amazon. So it's actually
a liar.
Yeah. Oh.
Pathological, if not.
Your ego. Look at you.
I know.
I didn't get money.
An all-time high.
I don't want to get
everybody
high.
can come into the main room. Please come into the main room very quickly. Okay, I'm going to come in now too. Listen, I was just in the back room. We're going to have to cancel everything today. Apparently, the body has been lit on fire, and the whole back area is on fire. We're probably going to have to clear out the entire funeral hall. It looks like the whole thing's going to go up in flames. Apparently, there was some freebasing or drug stuff going on as well in the back parking lot. Some of the cars are on fire back there. It's a hellhole. There's also an explosion, some sort of a dildo explosion. There's dildos all over the funeral hall, and people, this is just weird. So I don't know what's going on. Some of the booze is missing from the kitchen.
We got a camera. We saw Paul was in there. I think that you're all just crazy, and you need to clear out. And I'll send you all the paperwork with the money coming. Okay. And Eugenia, no, I'm not interested in going out with you, and I'm not interested in helping you get any of the money from the trust. But nice try.
I don't need the money. I have all the money.
Yeah, good luck in your mind. Okay, this has been The Widower. Okay, that's our show today, guys. Let's introduce our cast, starting with Michelle.
Hey, everybody.
And Nick, who's also Jackson. Paul.
Thank you all so much for being here.
Roberta, who's also Sunshine.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Eugenia will come to your house and get your money.
Okay. It's all about love.
And Paul, his first show, the cocaine addict.
Oh, me.
Yeah, you. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael.
I'll adopt Paul's
Michael,
name. That's fine.
Michael.
I thought there's 2 addicts in one room. This is great.
But yeah, there you go. And I didn't even have any drugs, and I can't remember you. And Jody, the lovely sister.
Hey, y'all.
And daughter who has a dildo factory, and
I
she's
had so
actually
much
got real dildos. Those were real.
I had so many more to show you guys.
Well,
Damn it.
hold up a couple more, and we'll all wave goodbye. You can wave the dildos. You wave the dildos goodbye, and everybody else. This cast will be back in 5 weeks because we're going to miss 1 week, I think, because of Thanksgiving or something. Maybe 4 weeks. Anyway, stick with this cast. We'll see you soon. Wave goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you in 4 weeks. Stay tuned for the next show.